Or just abandon those ideas and just deal with the present, because it's the only thing you really know. And we do know that when you live in hell, like when we use that, oh, that guy lives in hell.
Yeah.
It's a series of shitty choices, a bad circumstance, bad luck, a combination of all the above. And most of the time when you use that term, a guy lives in hell, you're talking about a guy who's under someone's thumb. Whether it's whether he works for some crazy company, that demands him working 16 hours a day and his weekends, and there's a lot of guys that live in hell that are like executives at studios and stuff like that. Like those are crazy ass jobs. Working in there's I'm sure like stock market along those lines, like anything financial. There's probably a lot of people that are forced to work crazy fucking hours, right?
That's right.
And if you have like real restrictive work conditions, you have to wear a suit and tie, you have to fucking be very formal around the office, nobody can fuck around, nobody can relax all day. Most of your day is just buttoned up and locked down.
Yeah, man. That's definitely one version of when you hear people say that they're in hell. It's but still, there's this idea, Krishnamurti. You ever heard of Krishnamurti?
No. What is
J.
that?
Krishnamurti. He's this philosopher, the Indian philosopher, who was like this kid who was discovered by the Theosophists, and the Theosophists were this strange spiritual group. And I don't know a lot about them, but they, Madame Blavatsky was the woman's name, but they spotted this Indian kid at the beach, and one of them was like, his aura is amazing or something, and they sort of took this kid in and groomed this child, and he eventually became this brilliant philosopher, and as part of his like evolution turned his back on theosophy and said it's more, he got really into the idea of being in the moment. And I actually, on one of my podcasts, I put an awesome sound clip of him talking about how the past, you carry the past with you. The past is in you right now. It doesn't exist. There's no past. There's just your encoded memories of things that have happened. And the future is something you create through everything that you do, but there's no future either. It's like you're this packet, like a DNA packet. The way their DNA sort of spawns a specific type of cell. What you do with what you carry around with you in every single moment spawns your reality around you, which is why people who, you always will run into people like, I don't know why this always happens to me. I always get dumped. I just don't understand it. I always get dumped, or I always end up in this predicament or that predicament. Well, the reason is you're like a caterpillar or a silkworm, and you're spinning your reality with every action that you do, because that's all there is. It's just this, this moment. So you end up with a shit boss, and you've ended up there just because you've been deluded by your perception of time. That's the fucking trick. Because people listening to this have a shit boss, shit wife, shit girlfriend, shit husband, shit whatever. You know what I mean? And in this awesome sound clip, J. Krishnamurti says, the only thing that you can do is right now at this moment, make a radical psychological change in your apprehension of the universe. At this moment, with the shit boss, with whatever. It takes this radical, you have to break free of everything you've been taught.